All right, here we go. This is the convicting clip from Dennis Prager of AM 1280 The Patriot. Very, very smart man. Keep in mind, Jewish man, and I think his words are spoken to you and me, Christian.
The great battle in the United States today, it is clear, because this is driving the left, and I don't mean just the left, I mean liberals, to distraction here. It is critical to them. Their great issue, their passion, is to redefine marriage. The millennia-old definition of marriage as man as a woman is to them as evil as banning a white and a non-white from marrying. That is how important this issue is. They loathe the Judeo-Christian value system. They know that this is the linchpin. If they can get this done, then we have abolished the notion of having the ethics of Judaism and Christianity be normative in our society. That's the battle. It is infinitely larger than gays and straights. It is everything. They know it. That's why they're feverish. Editorial after editorial in today's LA Times, in yesterday's New York Times, in today's New York Times, their columnist. I am sure in your local papers. This is the issue. They know, and they are right. If they win on this, it is the ultimate victory. We pee on your Bible. The Bible is the New York Times editorial page, not the book of Leviticus. That's what this battle is in the final analysis about. And even if you are an atheist, you must understand it and make your choice. There is no comparable battle in the society, and the people who want to undo marriage know it. That's why they are so feverish. And that's why Nicholas Kristof in the New York Times writes lies about the Bible. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. You must understand that. They loathe it. The idea that people should have their lives determined by the values of the Bible makes them sick. We have left that biblical crap. That's what they think. That's why they have such contempt for the Ten Commandments in the public sphere. It is an enormous battle for the soul of this country. If the White House does not understand this and does not back an amendment to define marriage, it has failed the country. That is why it is okay to lie about the Bible and make up quotes that it bans marriage between blacks and whites. That is what he says in the New York Times today. Check it out. It's free. Nicholas Kristof. 1-8 Prager.
Let's just take a breath right there. I know Dennis Prager a little bit. Dennis doesn't get very whipped up. He's a very mellow sort of fellow. You could tell at the beginning of his voice. Christian, we have got to wake up to this. It is not, I'll take it a step further than Dennis. That we are in Roman times, that we are in the decline of our country's morality. That's the least, you know what, that's a concern, certainly. But that isn't what we should truly be worried about. We gotta go a step further. We gotta worry about people going to hell here. And this type of lascivious lifestyle that gets promoted when biblical morality is yanked from society and dictates the behavior of society, when that disappears, you're going to have more and more and more and more people acting like hedonists, Epicureans if you prefer, but they're going to be going to hell. And that's why his message to us should resonate. Not just because it's going to interfere with our way of living, not just because it's going to put a crimp on our lifestyle, but two things should consider us, and they should consider us greatly. The next step after marriage is defined as the union between anybody. It will go to the bestiality level. It will go to the pedophile level. That is quite certain. Believe me, it's only going down. That is certain. But more than that, the book that promotes anything counter will be illegal. And that book is called the Bible. Your Bible will become illegal. When gay marriages are legal in this country, your book is going to be illegal because it speaks out against it, and it will be hate speech. It will be hate speech, and it will be against the law. And Christian, we will move from a level of being inconvenienced or feeling uncomfortable or embarrassed about sharing our faith to not being allowed to. That's next in this tolerant battle. Number 2, the big thing that should concern us is people are going to be perishing even more. All right, getting back to Dennis Prager's comments, which I think are extremely timely, considering what is going on in this country, because I think the implications for the Christian are extremely great. If gay marriage succeeds in this country, at being recognized as a union between a man, or a man and or woman and whatever, anything for that matter, Christianity will be on the ropes in this country. The Bible will be the next thing. And I'm not a futurist. There are a lot of Christians who are big into prophecy and end time stuff. I am not one of them. It's not that I think that it's bad or wrong to do that. It's just not my bag. I don't have a great deal of interest. But I will tell you this. Based on what happened this summer in this country with the Supreme Court overturning the Texas sodomy laws, and how long it has taken from that decision to the decision, was it been 2 weeks now in New Hampshire, where the Supreme Court said, hey, legislator, you better figure out what you're going to do about gay sex marriages there. I would suggest to you that we are a few years away from the Bible being hate speech. Could be wrong, but I'm telling you, there a few years before Christianity is, not only do we even try to contend to suggest that it is the foundation of this country, forget it. We'll be the minority, and we will be the persecuted party.